July 4th's over, a brand new week, and some new Supreme Court opinions just got released today. One case dealing with robocalls, the other, the Electoral College. The first, Barr versus American Association of Political Consultants, has to do with the Telephone Consumer Protection Act and its 2015 amendment. The TCPA bans robocalls to cell phones, while the 2015 amendment creates an exception for collecting on government debt. The Supreme Court said nay to that amendment and struck it down as a restriction on free speech. But they upheld the original TCPA law. The court also decided CHIAFALO versus Washington. The issue is whether a state can enforce an elector's pledge to support a party's nominee and the state voter's choice in the Electoral College for president. Turns out, in a unanimous opinion, the court held that this is the case, and that Article 2 of the Constitution gives a lot of leeway to the states as to who becomes an elector and how that's enforced. I like where your head's at. So the National Vote Compact is an agreement amongst a bunch of states pledging their electors to whoever wins the popular vote. Now, Article 2, Section 1, Clause 2 of the U.S. Constitution grants broad authority to the state legislatures to appoint their electors. Nowadays, almost every state appoints their electors based off the popular vote of their state. This wasn't always the case. In fact, the first election, 5 states didn't even hold an election to appoint their electors. In fact, in Bush v. Gore, it is mentioned that individual citizens don't have a federal constitutional right to vote for the President of the United States, and that the state legislature could take this power back and ignore the popular vote of their individual state. Now, Bush v. Gore is a controversial decision, and it was only mentioned in dicta. So I think under Article 2, it'll be fine. But then there's Article 1, Section 10, which says no state shall enter any kind of compact or agreement with another state without consent of Congress. Which means that if the members of the National Vote Compact ended up getting to their goal, they might need congressional approval for it to be enforceable.